Galera demorou no café, viu?
Pois é. Pois é. Ai, ai. Lazy people. So, how's life, Miley?
Hmm?
How is life? Life is good?
Yes,
Yeah.
good, good.
And are you working a lot or?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So, are you teaching
I,
now?
yes. I am teaching in my house online class,
Online classes, really?
ballet online.
Wow, that's great. So, how does it work? Like everybody, how does it work? You have the camera on you. You show them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does the same thing. Yeah, tipo isso.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's so cool. That's so cool. And do they like it?
So crazy, so crazy.
I'll bet. I can totally imagine. It must be insane.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really nice. I like that. I like that idea. Uh, yeah, because life continues, right? You can't stop.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing. I think because a lot of people they just decide now, life is over. Oh, COVID and stuff. But they can't. Life can't stop. You have to continue.
Yeah.
So, see, where are the others? And it's just you and me. What's going on? Everybody's gone. Even Claudici, just just gone. That's okay. So, 1 second. I'm gonna mess around with my. I'm gonna take advantage of this and change my picture here. Why not? So if I do this, hang on 1 second. So if I stop the video, there we go. And then, no. Pronto. There, very good. All right. Okay, nice. All right, so we're back. All right, let's get going, guys. Okay, turn on your videos. All right, let's get going. So everybody's back. We're gonna have a wonderful time now. Yay. So we're gonna start lesson 3. And guys, we're right on schedule. We're doing really well with the book. Like going nice and easy, but still staying right on time. So if we keep this kind of a good rhythm, I think we'll be a-okay. All right. So I'm gonna share the book. Here we go. And let's go to lesson 3. Okay, which is called Live and Let Live. What does that mean, live and let live? Anybody have any idea?
No.
Okay, so let's see.
Viver e deixar de viver?
Yeah, but deixar viver. This
Viver e deixar viver,
Yeah. So what does that mean? It means like you live your life and you let anybody else live their life. That's a good. I think it's a good philosophy, right? Right. You have your life, and because I don't want anybody to mess around with my life, right? And I mean, as long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't see any problem with you having your life. You know what I mean? I don't care what you want to do to be happy, as long as, like I said, as long as you're not hurting anybody, it's cool. So that's what live and let live means. So if we click here on lesson 3, let's go to page 22. Okay. Okay, and we'll see this. But actually, before we do this, I want to look at the. I'm going to actually stop the share. I want to look at just 1 second here. The como chama mesmo? O Cyberfisk, the QR code. That's what I want to look at. So I'm gonna pull up the QR code here. And go Power Rangers. We got try this again. Okay,
Gente, eu não sei se é só aqui, mas que isso não tá dando pra mim.
um second. Ô, gente, alguma coisa aconteceu. Acho que tava ligado, agora não tá mais. Not sure why. Cyberfisk. Give it a second. It's entering. It might not go though. Não, gente, eu vou deixar entrar um treco aqui. Okay, let's go to the book. Go back to the book again. Okay, so we're on page 21? No, 22, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so on page 22, starting off. Okay, and here we go. We're going to look at, today we'll probably look at something called relative clauses. Okay, that's who, which, and that. Okay, we'll look at that in just a little while. But it says here, there are a lot of things in our lives that we don't pay much attention to, but which would make a big difference if we didn't have them. What would be unbearable for you? Okay, if you didn't have it. What is unbearable? Do you have any idea? Unbearable?
I don't know.
Well, un is des, bear é urso, e able é hábil, desursoável. What does that mean? Tô brincando, gente, isso não tem nada a ver. Bear, okay, bear, todo mundo tá lá, é? Não sei. Okay, so the verb here in the chat window, the verb to bear means the same thing as, hang on 1 second, means the same thing as to carry. Okay, carregar, okay, ou levar. So when we say unbearable, it means like insuportável, okay? If you see here, unbearable is intolerable, it's too much. The heat in the city was unbearable yesterday. So literally insuportável, okay? So if we see here, we say there are a lot of things in our lives which we don't pay much attention to, but would make a big difference if we didn't have them. What would be unbearable for you? Okay, so we want the number of the items in order of importance, one being the worst. Okay, so for example, no steady job or income, no meat, no money, no flush toilets, no shopping malls, no cell phones, no cars, loud talk early in the morning. Okay, so vai que esse aqui é meio que confuso, but you guys decide which one would be easy to live without. Okay, qual seria mais fácil de viver sem, and which one would be most difficult to live without. Okay, what's a flush toilet? You
I don't know.
Okay, well, toilet we know, right?
Yeah, but
Toilet é privada. Flush é água mesmo, okay, ó, here, flush toilet. Flush é quando você dá descarga. So, okay, so flush toilet seria privada que dá descarga mesmo. And income, what is this? No steady job or income. What's income? Any idea? When you work, why do you work? Why does a person work? Any idea?
What?
Okay.
I didn't understand.
We work to make money, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that here? Yeah, okay. So income is the money that comes in from work, okay? Renda. So, yeah, so income.
Salário?
Well, renda, realmente é renda, porque não, às vezes não é nem salário, né? Porque YouTuber, por exemplo, não ganha salário. Income equals money that you get from work or
what
investment.
is steady?
What's that?
Steady.
Study, onde você tá vendo study?
Steady.
Steady.
Steady, I'm sorry, steady. Steady é estável.
Okay.
So income is money that you get from work, investments, rent, or sales, etc. Gary started driving for Uber to increase his income, okay? Ele queria aumentar a renda, então tá rodando para Uber. Okay, good going, Gary. Nice job. Okay, so which one of these guys would be absolutely unbearable for you to be without? Qual seria o pior de perder?
No cell phone.
No cel... Cara, você tá falando que você prefere celular.
No flush
Yeah,
sale.
flush toilet. Cara, você quer
Você vai
cagar
cagar no mato com o celular. Cagar no
Fica
mato
na
e mexer no
sacola.
celular.
Joga.
E jogar na casa do vizinho.
Pelo celular você pode mandar mensagem pro seu amigo e falar: posso cagar aí hoje?
Oh my god.
It's true, it's true.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, number one.
Esse
In English.
Felipe é doido, viu?
In
How do you
English.
say cagar?
Yeah, pois é. Okay, so
Justiça.
okay. Oh,
How-
you can say two guys in the chat window, okay? And I'm sorry, Luciana. Tá, okay. To take
Oh, sorry, Lucy.
Acho.
now there are two ways you can say this. Okay, there's a way that's not as bad and there's a way that's worse. So that's how you say them, okay? So if you use if you use the first word is kind of like bosta in English, okay? So take a crap, it's pretty normal. You can say that with most
And
people.
shit.
Yeah, it's a bad word, right? So you don't say that like to, let's say, your grandmother. Okay, hey, grandma. Yes.
Wait, crap and shit is the same thing?
Yeah, same thing. Same thing. It's just crap.
Ai, que sonso.
Yeah, no, but
Ai, que sonso.
no, but crap is like in Portuguese bosta. So and we use it the same way. If you say que bosta, then in English we'd say what crap. We would say the same thing, exactly the same way. And then shit is merda.
Eu acho que eu vou
Cris-
anotar isso, porque eu sei que eu vou usar.
Qual a diferença?
Macho, você já
da
sabia,
pronúncia
pare de
de-
mentir.
de lençol e chique de bosta.
Well, okay, let's take a look at that, guys, just very quickly. Okay, so
Eu vou falar, né? Me dá aí uma bosta pra eu dormir.
okay, yeah, pois é. This is lençol, right? Sheet, and it's got a long sound e. Okay, so when you say it, it's the sound of the vowel. Realmente,
Que pode ser folha também, né?
mas como que é? Sheet pode ser
Folha.
folha. Yeah, folha. Sheet of paper. Yeah, spreadsheet, for example, we see quando você fala sobre planilha, você chama isso
Teacher,
spreadsheet. But hang on one second, guys. The
Okay.
sheet has a longer vowel sound, okay? Sheet. And then quando você fala, basicamente, quando você fala uma palavra, vamos dizer, suja, né? Palavrão, você fala de um jeito mais curto, okay? So when I say this word here, for example, beach, que é praia, você fala mais levemente, beach, right? Mas quando eu tô falando sobre bitch é bem mais rapidinho, entendeu? Bitch. And a mesma coisa com
É um medo de
she
sua mãe escutar
and
falando.
shit. Shit, okay? So that's the difference. Good, so that's it. But bitch, by the way, bitch não é puta em inglês. Bitch é cadela, é bruxa, entendeu? É uma erro de
And what is-
tradução.
puta.
Hã? What is puta?
Yes, in English.
Cara, não vou nem falar, mas... Okay, boy. Here we go.
Ele já falou uma vez, é.
Falei já. Okay, here, this is it.
It's true.
That's it there.
E também tem isso aí.
yes.
Yes.
I forgot.
Okay, so slut. And if you're a boy, you will say puto, then you are a man slut. Pronto. Okay, igual André. So, okay, sorry, André.
Aí, man slut é vagabundo.
Mais ou menos. Dado. Vamos dizer isso. Okay, so that's it.
Dado.
Okay.
Promíscuo na palavra mais.
All right.
Mas
Marcos, você é dado.
Nossa.
Nossa.
Okay.
What?
Marcus is a man slut. All right. So, guys,
Oh
which
my
one?
god.
That's your friend. That's your friend. Okay, so which one of these would be the easiest to do without? The easiest to live without? For you, I'd say, man, no shopping malls.
No shopping mall.
Yeah, we don't even have shopping malls. It's pretty, no shopping malls would be easy for me. I don't know. What about for you guys?
No shopping malls.
What
Yeah.
is loud talk?
Me too.
Well, talk, you know, obviously we are talking, but loud means out, voz alto, bem alto. So loud talk early in the morning. You know these people that wake up, good morning! How are you today?
Sorry, guys.
I hate this kind of
I hate that, man. I hate it. I really do. It's crazy. It makes me crazy. Yeah.
yeah.
Shopping, quando você falou shopping mall, seria tipo mais fácil pra você de perder?
Yeah. For example, yeah. Good. And then I think loud talk early in the morning, I hate it.
Me too.
And teaching 2 years at Adventista, os adventistas estão felizes o tempo inteiro. Não importa, 6 horas da manhã, bom dia!
Luciana é adventista?
Não,
Não.
não. Mas
Por que ela tá sempre feliz?
drogas. Ela usa muita droga. Entendeu? Pronto.
Quem tá usando droga é a Agatha, que onde que o Luciano tá feliz o tempo todo?
Mano, toda vez que eu ia fazer aula
Toda
com ela, ela tava
vez.
feliz.
É.
Era um bom dia.
Eu
Todo
nunca vi.
negócio. Como
É
vocês
verdade.
estão tão felizes.
Eu
Gente,
nunca
você tá
vi.
Gente,
muito...
vocês não entenderam que Luciana é dona do Fit, que tem que passar uma boa imagem, é tudo uma máscara. Ô, Luciana, tá me ouvindo, né?
Oh.
Beijo.
Não tem.
Ah,
Porque aquela mulher, ela não parecia estar fingindo de momento nenhum. Ela estava sorrindo, ela estava tão feliz.
all
Eu falava,
right. English.
imagina
English,
chegar no auge da minha vida,
English.
dona de uma escola.
Agatha.
English, Agatha.
In English.
Owner of a school.
Como é que fala? Exagerei. Esqueci de era outra palavra.
I exaggerated. I lost control.
empolguei.
Lost control. Okay, cool. So we got an idea of how this works. Okay, and we talked about it already. So have you ever thought of changing your way of life completely? Have you ever thought of changing your way of life completely? That's easy. Yeah, for me, I've done it many times. Moved to different countries,
But I
changed
never
my
did.
jobs. But would you like to?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you guys imagine that? Moving to a different place, being a different person? Because if you,
Maybe.
yeah, because if you, like everybody here, not everybody, but I mean, a lot of you, eventually you go to university, maybe go to a different city, right? And when you go to a different place, nobody knows you. You can be anybody.
That's true.
You know, like you don't have to be you. You can. It's good to be you, but I mean, you can act any way you want. You can have any attitude you want. You can completely change. So I don't know. What would you change in your life? How would you change your life completely?
A boat.
What's that?
Think about living on a boat.
Live on a boat. I thought that's what you said. Yes, it's a great. No, me too. I live on a boat would be wonderful. Wonderful. But you couldn't have your dog on a boat. You'd have to have a dolphin. Golfinho.
Depois de aposentar.
to retire. Ai.
Viver
So,
no barco.
yeah.
Como é golfinho?
Golfinho, dolphin. So,
Barco é boat.
boat, yeah. Barky, yeah, boat. So what about you guys? What would you change? What change could improve your life? I have two words. G and vorcio. Okay, that's
Oh my God.
there you go. That would
Quero
wonderful. What? All right.
Yeah, me too.
Você
So
tá na escola ou em casa, Christian?
what's that? I'm at home. This is home. Welcome to my house. So this is my
Tô pronta pra ver sua mulher te quebrando na porrada, hein?
Pois é. All right. So what changes would improve your life, guys? What could, like, I mean, obviously Mega Sena. What else?
I want to stop to play games.
Oh yeah, well, that's interesting. Yeah, I think games they take a lot of time. Right?
Yes,
You have to have priorities.
I usually play 10 hours per day, I think.
Holy cow, Marcos! Jesus, man, that's crazy. Think about it, 10 hours per day. I mean, seriously.
This que é mais.
Okay, but think about this. I want you to think about this. Let's say 10 hours per day for 4 months now that we've been in quarantine, right? Okay,
Mhm.
think about how many hours that is. I mean, really think about how many hours that is. It's so much time, right? Because so now think about that. Let's say 120. That's 1,200 hours. 1,200 hours playing games. Cara, você aprendeu uma língua neste tempo. Entendeu? Você está falando fluentemente. Não, eu estou falando sério. Isso é o tempo para aprender de zerado até o fim. Então, é uma língua. Cara, você jogou fora.
Não foi só 4 meses, não. Bem mais do que isso. I think 4, 5 years.
Wow, man. Yeah, but it's, I mean, it's not just you. I think everybody's like that. Everybody's like that. But it's dangerous though. It's really dangerous. Because yeah, there's so much more you could do. Life is wonderful. There's a lot of great things to see and do. So many wonderful things to see.
I live in Itapebi. And I don't have a lot of things to do here.
That's true. But you could learn how to cook.
Bro,
You could drugs. There's always drugs, right? Itapebi is full of drugs.
A lot of.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know anybody who has changed their lifestyle, and what did they do?
I could
No.
change my life in social media.
Yeah, absolutely, sure. Why not? So, do you guys know anybody who changed their lifestyle? I've changed my lifestyle, guys. Lots, tons. I mean, I've done everything you can imagine, and I've moved lots of times. So, it's easy to do. It's not that difficult. Every time people say, "Ah, no, I can't do it because," cara, você está inventando.
Depends the change, I think.
Maybe. But don't you want to change? I mean, don't you want to leave? Your home, for example, don't you want to stop playing video games so much? So what's stopping you? Why don't you just stop?
Well, how do you say vício?
How do you say what? Vício. Guys, how do we say vício?
Tem dois jeitos de falar, não tem?
Okay, nobody knows? No? Okay, here in the chat window. Say it like this.
FB?
No, addiction. Addiction que é vício. Okay, to be addicted to something. Okay, so for example, I'm addicted to, as an example, the internet, or addicted to drugs or alcohol, whatever. Okay, to be addicted to. Okay, and then an addict is the person, and we use this especially with drugs. An addict, not na addict, an addict. So if you say addiction, that's cool. That's cool. But like think about this. Like for example, your cell phones. Okay, just think about your cell phones. How much time do you spend on your cell phone in a day? 4 hours, 5 hours?
Face, Agatha.
Huh?
I can see her face.
Yeah. How many hours a day, Agatha? Would you say?
Vou olhar aqui.
18.
Meu celular tem um negócio de tipo de tempo que eu passo nele.
Oh no.
Is more than
Yeah.
10.
It's more than 10. But what
Yes.
what about the rest of you guys? How long do you spend on your cell phone? Would you say 4 hours, 3 hours,
No.
1 hour,
Depende.
2?
6 hours.
6 hours. 6 hours. Wow. And how much of
Look at
that
her
time?
face.
Okay, now how much?
But sometimes I need to work.
Right, yeah, that's what I was going to say. How much of that is productive? So would you say like half of that is productive, or more? Like how much of that time is productive? Like, are you working, let's say 6 hours? Do you work 4 hours or 3 or 5? I don't know. Maeli, yeah. Quanto?
Productive?
Yeah.
3?
3 hours? Então, 3 horas, okay, na Instagram, for example. Yeah, okay.
All
Good.
week.
Okay, good. So vamos fazer o cálculo. Okay, so we've got, let's say, 3 hours a day, 7 days a week. Certo? 21 horas por semana, vezes 52 semanas. Quantas horas por ano? 21 vezes 52. Alguém tem calculadora aí?
1092.
Não, não. 1,092 hours. 1,092. Now, agora divide por 24.
14.
14?
45,5.
Ok. 14 ou 40? 40.
40.
40? Ok, so,
45.
ok. 40.5 em inglês, point. 40.5. Ok, so você...
No, 45.
Oh, 45. 45.5?
Yeah.
45.5. Ok, 45.5. Ok. So, você passa num ano 45,5 dias, 24 horas por dia no celular fazendo nada.
Eu passo mais.
Ok?
Eu
Ok.
também passo
Não.
mais.
Eu também passo mais, viu?
Ok,
Mano,
não.
Não, mas nessa
Não.
quarentena.
Não, todo mundo aqui vai falar, não, mas não é vício, não. Não é, não. Os números,
tô
gente.
muito.
Sempre cara chega para você e fala, gente, eu tô bebendo somente 45 dias por ano. Somente isso, 24 horas por dia. Você iria falar, ok, cara, você tem um problema
Tô
grave.
viciado. Sai
É,
de mim.
Voltando para o livro.
Eu ia
É.
falar que ele bebe socialmente todo dia.
Gente,
É.
12 meses no ano, Maeli, que é bem reservada assim nos números, gasta mais que um mês inteiro. No, inteiro. Yeah, like more than a whole month, a month and a half. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, on
Vou
Instagram.
parar de falar disso que eu tô me sentindo merda.
Isso aí é só uma média, entendeu? Pode ser que um dia da semana usa uma
Eu tô sem-
hora.
Yeah.
Aí na sexta-feira usa o dia todo, entendeu? É
Ok,
só uma-
diferença. Mas média é média. Então, e
Eu tô
daí?
me.
É uma
Não, mas
média.
aí no resto,
Você tá
mas
falando
eu
o
passo a
quê?
semana toda
triste.
estudando. No sábado eu mexo no celular o dia todo. Aí, meu prêmio, entendeu? Tô mexendo no celular.
Seu prêmio é mexer no celular. Seu prêmio é mexer no celular.
Na
Gente,
quarentena, ver um documentário, uma série,
Cara.
um filme.
Então, eu
45.5.
gostaria.
Tá
Eu
vendo,
gostaria
Lohane?
de.
No celular.
O Bébido fala a mesma coisa. Gente, eu trabalho a semana inteira.
Arrependo.
Então, no sábado, eu tomo uma porrada.
Mas eu tô brincando, não faço isso, não.
Hoje,
Eu
Eu
mexo todo dia.
gostaria de agradecer a Christopher por me dar um motivo pra chorar no banho. Muito obrigado. Agora eu tô sentindo que eu joguei minha vida no lixo.
Eu também tô sentindo que eu joguei 16 anos no pau, hein?
Just be careful, guys, because it's so much time. It's a lot of time, and everybody does that. You know, everybody does it. I'm online 24 hours a day working, but when I'm not working, I'm doing stuff. You know, I could be learning. Porque é muita coisa, é muita coisa. Se você corta isso no meio, você passa metade desse tempo estudando, gente, você aprende qualquer coisa, right?
Mano, eu vou chorar aqui, a culpa é sua, viu, velho?
Oh, Bento, Bento, vai lá ver tipo um curso na universidade, na faculdade, ver quantas horas você vai estudar, entendeu? E compara com quanto tempo você está passando no celular e vê. Você já se formou, gente, várias vezes.
Realmente.
Não, é ridículo. Todo mundo fala, não é vício, não. Gente, é sim.
Tá bom, nossa vida é uma merda.
Antigamente eu ficava assim, mas hoje em dia, se eu ficar o dia todo no celular, eu faço mal, não é possível um negócio desse. Eu fico doida,
All right, guys. Let's.
renovada.
Gente, Christopher tá aparecendo a minha tia que mora nos Estados Unidos. Ela fala exatamente assim.
Is that right? Yeah. Man, I don't. No, because
Teacher, eu tenho uma pergunta.
yeah.
Uh,
In English though.
have a band
Yeah.
and Sex Pistols.
Yes. Johnny
Sid
Rotten.
Vicious is how do you say vocalist?
The singer.
The singer.
Yeah.
And Vicious is Vicious de vício
No.
ou Vicious
No,
de
Vicious is like selvagem, bravo. Sid Vicious, yeah. Sid Vicious, Johnny Rotten, Rotten e Podre. Excellent band. Sex Pistols, rock and roll. Well, punk, actually. It's the beginning of the punk movement in England back in the 70s. Okay, guys, let's do some listening. Yay! Let's listen to a dialogue between Matt and Sarah. And mark the alternative that best summarizes the situation. Okay, so this kind of listening, we're looking for a general idea. All right, so Sarah wants to change her lifestyle and asks Matt to help her with some ideas. Sarah has decided to live with less, and when Matt comes to help her, she tells him he should do the same. Or Sarah and Matt talk about their lifestyles and discuss how to improve them. Okay, so it's going to be one of these three things as the general idea. Okay, so easy. All right, that's all we have to do. We're just going to listen and decide which one of these is the best summary. Okay, o best resumo. Okay, eles estão falando. So let's listen. Here we go. I'm not going to turn off your mic, so just listen.
Page 22.
Wow.
B. Listening. 1. Hello?
Matt, are you busy? I need a hand. Can you come here, please?
Hey, calm down. I'll be there in a minute.
Thanks.
Later. Whoa, what are all these boxes? Are you moving out?
Of course not. I just realized I have too many things and I don't need all that to be happy. From now on, less is more.
That's great, Sarah.
You should do that too. I'm sure your mother would be very happy.
I don't have as many things as you think.
Really? What about all those old comic books, games, and sports equipment?
They have sentimental value.
A broken video game.
It was my first game, and I bet you didn't let go of your shoes.
And you've just lost the bet. I'm keeping just a few pairs.
Now I'm impressed. You're taking this idea of less is more seriously, aren't you?
I am. And I'm feeling much better.
But what are you going to do with this stuff?
I'm going to donate the things in the boxes, but I'll have to keep them in the garage for now. And the rest may go to the garbage can. So a strong pair of arms would be of great help.
You're lucky I'm not just a pretty face.
Okay, handsome. Less talk and more action.
Right.
Okay, so one more time or no? Are we okay?
No.
Okay, well,
Okay.
all right, so Sarah wants to, what's the general idea of this listening? Sarah wants to change
Sarah
her.
has
Le-
decided to live with less, and when Matt comes to help her, she tells him he should do the same.
You guys think, do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, everybody? Well, let's take a look.
No.
In fact, no? Who said no?
No. I think that less is more.
I think that less is more.
Acho
No. Okay, no. I understand. Yeah, no, but I mean, do you agree that this was the general idea of the listing? So, and it was the general idea.
Sure.
You think that less is more? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I think I don't know. I agree with that, but I have a tendency to keep things. I don't know about you guys. I collect things. I collect books and, you know, and
Quanto mais, melhor.
well, no, but I don't collect things like expensive things. I just collect things that are important to me. But, you know, I don't, and they're usually stupid and makes everybody crazy. I don't know. Okay, so it says here, Sarah has decided to live with less, even her shoes, right? And when Matt comes to help her, she tells him he should do the same. She said that he should throw away his video games and things like that. Okay, considering what you heard and your life experience, Mark, what do you think happens next? Do you think that Sarah changes her mind about a new way of life? Do you think that Matt lets go of his old stuff? Okay, larga, let go e larga. Okay, let it go, like from Frozen. And Sarah moves on to the next step in her new lifestyle. Which one do you think is most likely to happen?
Sarah moves on to the next step in her new style.
Yeah, that sounds maybe.
Sarah moves on to the next step in her new lifestyle.
Okay, you guys agree? Everybody else? Maybe? Well, I tell you what, let's listen. We've got 5 minutes, so let's listen. We're gonna listen to Sarah, check your answers. It says Sarah changed, okay, well, let's listen. Here we go, cut down.
Page 22. B. Listening. 3.
Matt is so sweet. He helped me a lot with all those boxes. In the beginning, he didn't buy my idea of less is more. I know it's not easy to let go of the things we like. I almost cried when I set my shoes aside for donation. But Matt has a good heart, and I told him that a lot of people needed the things he didn't use anymore. So I convinced him to donate some old games and books. It's a good start.
All right, one more, let's listen one more time, just very quickly.
Page 22. B. Listening. 3.
Matt is so sweet. He helped me a lot with all those boxes. In the beginning, he didn't buy my idea of less is more. I know it's not easy to let go of the things we like. I almost cried when I set my shoes aside for donation. But Matt has a good heart, and I told him that a lot of people needed the things he didn't use anymore. So I convinced him to donate some old games and books. It's a good start.
Okay, so which one was it? Which one?
Let's go of his old stuff.
Maybe Matt let go of his old stuff, sure. Sarah didn't change her mind about a new way of life, right? She definitely didn't change her mind. And she didn't move on to the next step. She didn't say, okay, now I'm going to do something different. So I think Matt lets go of his old stuff is pretty accurate. So let's take a look at what she said here. Matt is so sweet. He helped me a lot with all those boxes. In the beginning, he didn't buy my idea of less is more. Okay, I know it's not easy to let go of the things we like. I almost cried when I set my shoes aside for donation, but Matt has a good heart, and I told him that a lot of people needed the things he didn't use anymore. So I convinced him to donate some old games and books. It's a good start. So yes, Matt let go of his old stuff. Doesn't say anything about her next step in life. Okay, that's our listening.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got how many minutes? 3 minutes. Let's go to the next page quickly. Page 23. Today, I think we're going to get to page 24. I want to get to the beginning of page 24 before the end of our lesson today. And I think we'll do that very easily. And then maybe have a little game. So we got here some words and expressions. Okay, so let's take a look at these words. Can everybody say sedentary, please? Everybody sedentary.
Sedentary.
Sedentary. Okay, good. Everybody understand sedentary? Same as Portuguese. What about the next one? To lead. Everybody, to lead.
To lead.
To lead.
To lead. Okay, so to lead is no é lidar. Okay, lidar is deal, but lead
Deal.
is like leader. É tipo dirigir. Okay, dirigir tipo negócio. Okay, ser o chefe, to lead. Okay, be the leader.
Pode ser liderar?
Liderar, that's exactly right. Okay, to acquire. Can you say to acquire, everybody? To acquire?
Acquire.
Acquire. So what is to acquire? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
No?
No.
Okay, to acquire is the same as to get. To get. Okay, in
Pegar.
Portuguese, tipo pegar, it could be adquirir.
Adquirir.
Okay, to acquire. Now, what about to leave?
Deixar.
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 Yeah, that's right. Deixar. Okay. Leave pode ser sair também, mas neste caso é deixar. Okay. And finally, a change. We know a change, right? Uma mudança. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to connect these words with something behind for the better, lifestyle, new habits, and a hectic life. Okay. So what about a sedentary? A sedentary. Um adjetivo.
How do you say
Lifestyle.
hectic life?
How do you say? A hectic life? How do you say hectic life?
Yeah.
Hectic is like corrido. Uma vida corrida, louca, doida, okay? Cheio de coisas para fazer. So sedentary would be lifestyle, right? That's what we said? A sedentary lifestyle, okay? Which is, I think, what everybody has right now. To lead. What do we lead? Maybe it's actually, it is a hectic life. You lead a hectic life. That's exactly what it is. And all that means is that you have a hectic life. You live a hectic life. Okay, your life is crazy and you're running around doing many, many different things. Okay, I feel like my life is hectic. Even though I'm on the computer all the time, I'm still busy all the time. To acquire. What is to acquire?
New habit. Habit.
Right, to acquire new
Habit.
habits. Yeah,
Habit.
good. Acquire new habits. So, and then if we leave deixar,
Something behind.
yeah.